Hey Phil, the smoke is not really that strong right now. I don't really see any, like, earlier today was a little bit strong, but right now it actually does not feel that bad. I actually don't smell it at all. I guess it's late. There's not a lot of people on right now. Either that or the algorithm isn't promoting. Hey, Augustin. Augustin, you got one of Jason's comics, correct? I got still ordered. I'm working really slow this week. I owe Tina and you, I believe, Jason's comic. I'm gonna try to actually do that tonight. That's on my list. Hey, Reed. Hi, Iron. I guess there's a slight haze in the sky. Like if I look around the lights, it does look like a very slight haze, but not like crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that out tomorrow if I can. I've just been so busy this week, I haven't thought about packaging. Yeah, we didn't get too orange. I think it blew out more south. Although now that I look, the sky does look like a slight haze. But I want to get my walk. I haven't been getting enough of my my steps in this week, so I wanted to get out. I'm gonna rededicate a lot of things in July. I want to talk about all my goals for July today. I'm also having a nice, delicious Starbucks coffee because I was in the mood. I really enjoyed the comic sort today. That big, long 4-hour stream, that was so much fun, and I just found myself watching it for another hour today. I realized it's just fun looking at a whole bunch of comics, digging and sorting and talking. I love that. I want to do a lot more of that. No storms today. Hey, Brooklyn Born. Hey, wait. Hey, who else? Did I miss anyone? I think I got one. No storms today. We do have a little bit of haze. It got a little bit smoky, but it wasn't orange skies. It's more like just a slight, like the sky over here just looks oddly gray toned. Like the sky just looks weird. It's not cloudy. It's just like an odd gray tone. It's really weird looking, actually. But yeah, no, the 4-hour stream, I had a ton of fun doing that. And just watching it back, I realized it's fun just to watch. It's fun going through a box, going through a ton of comics, not knowing what's in there, finding rare ones, just seeing oddball, weird ones. For me too, I just love just sitting there digging. Like, I enjoyed that. A 4-hour stream digging through comics, to me, was so much fun. I gotta do a lot more of that. I'm happy so many people enjoyed watching it for 4 hours. I think there's at least like 30 to 40 people there the whole time. And just the views were actually pretty good on that. I was exhausted because Jason came over to the shop yesterday to help me sort. And we sorted for 4 hours and I was exhausted. Whew. I realize I'm struggling to breathe a little. I guess there is a little bit of smoke in the air. All day I've been feeling kind of worn out. Also, it might just be because I was talking, so maybe I have to ASMR talk. It's time for the ASMR low quality talk. Just let my voice rest a little bit since I was talking for 4 hours already today. Last weekend I had so much fun too doing the convention. So between the convention and live, like I've been doing so much fun comic stuff this week. I realized I just have so much joy doing that. I feel like I'm gonna have to dedicate to get a lot more comic content done. Yeah, it was a very good stream. Hey Todd. Ooh, that car went crazy. I just had fun with that stream today. I just felt like a lot of people were. Any fun ads over here? Are we just Polaroid Generation 2? What is this? We're traveling to 1987. There's an ad for a Polaroid camera with a Polaroid film. That is so funny. That is weird. Wow, this guy looks very weirdly gray and hazy. There's not a single star to be seen. I don't see any detail in the sky, but it's not cloudy, I don't think. I think it's just haze. And I guess I am breathing a little bit heavier in this. I didn't realize it was still this hazy. Maybe I should put a mask on, but I don't really smell it. I'm so sick of smoke season. I'm really hoping this isn't going to be too crazy all summer long. I think I'm going to go walk around Greenpoint for a little bit. See what's going on. Hey, Tina. See what's going on in Greenpoint. Oh, yeah, you can see the moon. Yeah, so it's not cloudy. The moon is out right there. Let's see if we can zoom in. Can we zoom in? Oh, photo. Where's the freaking moon? Oh, no, I can't when I... yeah, I can see the moon. This is such weird atmosphere right now. And it's weird when I zoom in on the moon, like I lose connection too. It's like the phone does not want to point in that direction. Yeah, no, forest fires probably all freaking summer long. And then hurricane season, which I'm not looking forward to because the Atlantic Ocean is supposed to be warm. I think it might be a bad hurricane season. Oh, what is up with my connection? I don't know if it's getting kind of weird. I don't know if it's the haze or what, but the connection seems to be a little bit odd tonight. Man, I want to get my steps in, but I don't know if I can get my steps in if it's really hard to breathe in this air. I didn't even think about it because I didn't, like in the store today, I didn't really feel the smoke that much. But out now, I feel like it's a little bit hard to breathe in it. But I want to get my exercise in. I really have not been walking every day, and I kind of miss doing it every day. I've just been so busy with everything. Okay, I gotta restabilize. I forgot, the one thing I forget to do is when I stabilize it, I need to put it on the ground, then restabilize. There we go. Now it should be straight. That's my problem. I always try to restabilize it while I'm holding it. No, it's hard to not notice global warming with all the craziness going on. I know, Tina, I was actually, before I was walking, I spent an hour rewatching the haul. I'm watching my own haul and enjoying it. It's actually just fun to see 1,500 different comic books. It's crazy. I think most of the smoke this time blew down to like Baltimore area. So New York didn't get hit as hard as it did last week or a couple weeks ago. Right now it's beautiful. It's like 69, 68. I'm almost like a slight chill. It's beautiful temperature. The only thing I don't like is the slight haze. I think it makes my lungs feel a little bit hard to breathe right now. Like I feel a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, it was really fun because there's just so many weird things. Allison thought I overpaid. She's like, oh, I would pay like $200, which she was. Allison pays nothing for stuff. She's like, I pay, if you sell to Allison, she's going to pay comic store prices, basically. Yeah, Planet Comics, #1 with the Dave Stevenson cover is awesome. And, yeah, the Planet Comics one, the Zen Intergalactic Ninja, definitely think that's like a $50 book. The Mortal Kombat, I think it's probably about 50 to 100, really depending on condition. I think I might be able to clean it up though. And all right, I got you perfect. Yeah, I don't like this smokiness. This is not good. Probably should have grabbed it. I didn't think about it. I should have grabbed a mask though. I realized though, just buying a giant collection of comics like that and just spending an afternoon with you guys brings me so much joy. I need to do that again often. I need to, like, one day a week have a big collection to dig through, do like one con a week, and then fill in the rest of the week with a couple other videos. I don't know if it's too early to start looking for garage sale signs. I think it is. Too early for garage sales. Let's go this way. Is that new? I don't remember that place across the street. No, sometimes things change. It's weird. I'm gonna have to do some ASMR late talking because I do feel like my lungs and my voice are a little bit tired, probably because I was talking for 4 hours straight. Reed, I'm not 100% sure yet. I think you can enter in the shipping address you want it shipped to. And if you can't, just when you place the order, just message me on Instagram and we'll figure it out. Because when I print out the printing label, I actually just post it into Pirate Ship. Brooklyn Born, yeah. No, I'm... Like, Jason was there the other day. He's coming in tomorrow, too, to help me sort for a while. I think he really enjoys just sorting through the comics as well. Just seeing all the fun stuff. I need to figure out... Just set something up and figure out a way to go. What I eventually need to do is some nice, actual edited videos of collections. Like, I want to do this thing where I take, let's say, my Peach Momoko collection. I probably have a long box of Peach Momoko. And I want to organize them from my least favorite to my favorite cover, and then organize them in such a way, like from the middle of the stack, so that we start working towards my favorite on the right and least favorite to the left. So we start, like, if there's 300, we start at 150, and then we start moving towards my favorite one way and my least favorite the other way. I think that would be so much fun to do that. So that's something that's on my to-do list of videos to film. Pete's Candy Store. It was also fun that my friend James stopped in today. He was just walking the neighborhood and he came to say hello. He was actually watching the video. He's like, oh, let me go stop by Sean and say hello. Thought that was super cool. Hey, Ted. Oh, I meant to start walking earlier, but I started watching the comic haul. No garage sales. Yeah, I started watching my own comic haul video. Honestly, I enjoy watching a really nice comic haul video, and sometimes I just love to re-watch my own video, see what I missed, or remind myself of what I found. It was actually fun, so that's why I want to make videos that are so entertaining that I want to watch them so that you guys can be entertained too. I smoke away. Like that. It's like a little smoke shop. But what if the shitty day is just a smoky day? Pizza. Yeah, it's really hazy. Okay, almost done with my Starbucks coffee. Then I can talk with you guys. I've been kind of slipping and slowly talking. I can't smell the smoke, but I definitely feel my lungs struggling a little bit. I looked at Ventusky and I didn't see a worse smoke plume. Today was the day that the smoke plume kind of hit the East Coast. So I think that was that bloom of smoke. And it's not going to be worse, so it should clear up again in the next day or two. It'll just linger around a little bit. And we got Action City there. I actually missed New Comic Book Day yesterday. I kind of feel bad about that. Oh, and Jason's comic, Starstorm #2, came out yesterday. Man, there's just not enough time in the universe to do all the things I need to do. Okay. Alright, I'm going to throw away my bottle and then we can walk. Actually, I want to walk over to the track. I wonder if the track has the lights on. That's where I think I want to walk tonight. No, today was the day I think the smoke was supposed to hit the New York City area. And we got a little bit of it. I still see the haze, like around the lights and stuff, but it's not quite as crazy as it was, you know, last week when it was really bad, or 2 weeks ago, whenever that was. So my July goals, it's a new month. June's almost over. I had a really fantastic June. I loved all our walking we did. I think I did a lot of fun comic content. We got some great storms that we walked through. So, got a little bit of a bad connection here. All right, I think we're okay. Sounds like people are playing basketball in the dark, which is crazy because how can you see? I guess there's a little teeny bit of light over here. People playing basketball in the dark. So my July goals, I want to try to continue to do a walk every day. I feel bad. I've missed probably about 5 days in the last month. Oh, rain would be great. Yeah, I think June was really fun. I had a fantastic June. June was just about me enjoying life. And I just enjoyed all you guys hanging out with me. I didn't focus on the business or like business videos. I just focused on enjoying things. And I think that's what made me really enjoy the June videos. So July, I want to try to get more walks. And I really want to try to do more walks than just around the neighborhood. But I need to get to that. So my goal is I need to try to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of June. By the end of July. I don't know if I can do it. I got to try real hard. And then I really want to start focusing on doing more comic content. It still says I'm getting the frames per second. The connection is a little spotty over here. It's not terrible. I don't know if I'm going to disconnect it. So July, I want to try to at least do 3 comic videos a week. But if I can try at least 4 or 5, that would be awesome. I just have to figure out what I can do. I really just like doing the 2 or 3 hour long live streams. Those are my favorite. But I feel like I need to do some more edited, like 10-minute videos just to keep growing the channel. I want the channels to grow bigger. Main channel, I don't know. I feel like I do need to promote on the main channel to help my business keep going. But I don't really find my joy on that channel anymore. Every time I post on there, I get like some negative attitudes, and I just don't enjoy that. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy life. And I wanted to take a trip with the cool kid. So I kind of was hoping to have this channel monetized before I did that, so we could do some walking videos while on our journey. But we'll keep working at it. Comic shorts. Well, I've done some comic shorts. I like doing the comic shorts. They do help grow the channel a little bit, but not really. I'm thinking the main channel, I might just have to turn into a shorts channel, but that, again, I don't know. The problem with shorts is when you create a short, they'll have one little burst of views and then it just dies off. Shorts really don't have long-term viewership unless for some reason you get the right viral video connection, but I don't know how to do that. I haven't been able to figure out how to get a viral short yet. I'm also still very limited on space, so I'm still trying to figure out how to let's walk. Oh no, I don't want to walk there. We'll just walk this way. I still have to figure out how to find enough space so I can do a comic video like almost every day. Problem is, every time I do a comic video, there's a big aftermath of boxes and things I need to sort that sometimes take 2, 3, 4, 5 days to sort before I can get it all cleaned up ready for another video. That's kind of what's going on in the basement right now. Yeah, alien, having a video where I see a alien spacecraft land in the backyard. I think that would go viral, especially with all the news going on right now. Oops, I got something in my shoe. I'm gonna sit right here. Sit right here. Sit right here. Here, I'm gonna, let's do this. Let's do this. How do I flip? There we go. Hello. Hello. One of my nice socks. I lost a nice sock today buying those comics because I didn't have my shoes on. I was kind of lounging, having a loungy day, and I stepped in gum in New York City. That was the worst, getting gum on my nice, beautiful socks. I was like, ah, dang it, because they cost like $8 a pair. They're not cheap socks. But yeah, sometimes you gotta lose a sock to buy comics. Okay, just make sure. I got like crumbs in my shoe. Also, my shoes got soaking wet. They dried well. And there's no residual smell. These are really good shoes. I'm really happy with my shoes. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, that's my shoe and sock adjustment and review. But yeah, my foot got gummed. It was kind of... I tried to wash it in the sink, but I couldn't get the gum off. I had to lose the sock. Otherwise, spend like hours and hours and hours. Okay, readjust. Okay, there you go. All right, where are we? Let's... oh, that's the BQE. Okay, let's walk to the BQE and then... Yeah, now that street gum is not appealing to me at all. I guess I'll go this way. I'm just kind of trying to do a big loop and change up the walk tonight a little bit. Problem is, if we keep... or every time I walk the same streets, I get kind of bored. I need to switch it up just a teeny bit, just to enjoy it a bit more. Man, it would be fun if the, like with the comic live stream, I think we got up to 100 people and it was super just fun with everyone chatting. It'd be fun if this channel got to the point where like 100 people were here every time I was walking. Have a lively chat. Although I guess that's kind of hard because I'm always walking at like midnight. I think it's like 11:40 for me right now. It's kind of late to chat, or late for most people. Most people are probably sleeping right now. Okay, let's see where we're going. I don't know if we've been down this street. New York City school is officially over, so Cool Kid is now out of school for the year. So now we're going into summer. It means Allison's not waking up early with the Cool Kid to go to school, which means I'm not being woken up, so my sleep should be slightly better, I think. I'm just hoping for a very productive July. I want to make so much content. We're on Lorimer. I think I'm just going to keep going straight. Let's look at some beautiful apartments. Let's see what we got. We got... oh, this one's only $7,500 a month for a nice retail store. This one's $3,400 a month. This one is $4,000 a month. $8,000 a month for that one. That one's $7,500 a month. That one's $3,800, 2-bedroom. $4,500. 26. This is the cheap one. It's a 1-bedroom, and that one is $13,000. It's so expensive to live in this neighborhood. Way too expensive. Yeah, I'm always curious if there's new people in the chat. Very curious. And I'm always curious. I know there's people that are in the videos, watching the videos, but they don't really chat so much. But they're here just as much as all of us. I think that's super cool too. Yeah, super expensive. So expensive that like even the cheapest small 1-bedroom apartment was $2,600, and that was probably like in a basement or some crazy shitty location. I remember when like $5,000 felt like what people spend on an expensive apartment, yet that's like a general apartment now in the city. It's all right. People can be shy. Some of us are just really shy. I'm shy. It makes me cringe too. I don't know. Like, I'm desperate for more space for my collection and for my YouTube channels, but like, yikes, I don't even know how I would get to that point. Hey, Todd. I'm trying to think. I make probably about $7 to $10 per 1,000 views on my channel. So to get a rent like that, I would have to get 500,000 views a month, I think, just to earn like $3,500. There's like, you have to be a huge channel. You have to have like 1 million subscribers to get that kind of views. It's crazy size. Has anyone seen Megan yet? We just watched it for the first time last night. I'm gonna go this way for a bit. I actually really enjoyed it. Like, even though Megan was kind of creepy, I would kind of want one. I mean, I don't need the model that might kill people, but kind of like the idea of a super defensive robot. The only thing with that movie is I felt like the price was too cheap for what she was. Like, I feel like that would be a lot more expensive. And I feel like the military would be buying stuff like that. Yeah, $1,500 for a 3-bed, that feels more reasonable. Like, you can afford that. $1,500 is, what was that? It's 18 grand a year. It's a lot, but that's like affordable. I don't know if there's anything in the city that's $1,500 a month. That'd be like you have 2 roommates and you share a bunk bed with them. All right, 3 of you fit into 2 beds. That'd be crazy. Crazy. You treat, as long as you treat me nice and my comics nice, you're good to go. You threaten my comic books and my robot will threaten you. Oh, you know what? Let's walk down here. It looks like they're getting ready for the festival. Starts in about a week. I think it's right after the 4th of July. Ooh, stoop sale. When June 3rd. That's like weeks ago, a month ago. All right, tomorrow night we'll have to look for stoop sales. Okay. I think we had the red light. Here we go. Oh yeah, see, they have the float. So this big float right there that they put a big statue on or whatever, that's there. They're getting ready for that. And then they're putting up the decorations. So that's for the festival. I think the festival is on for 2 weeks, I believe. And so it'll be fun to walk through those each night. Kind of looking forward to that. And then so over this whole street here will be covered with like food trucks. Oh, it looks like a few of them are actually already getting here. So this will be full of food trucks, amusement rides, all that kind of stuff. The church right here will have a rummage sale. So we'll check that out. I don't know how good the stream will be inside, but I'll try. I did a video or 2 years ago on the main channel. And then oh yeah, look, they're already setting up. So the Lawns, clam bar, and fried seafood is already setting up. Man, that's early because they don't start until July 5th, I think. So like a week away. Oh, they got the rides already here. And there's a couple more booths parked right there already. Oh yeah, here we got the one of the Apple rides is set up. Let's see what's over here. Oh, we got disconnected. We got the Apple ride set up. We got fried Oreos and funnel cake. Fried Oreos and funnel cake. Brooklyn. Oh, this is one of the floats that they carry around with a little boat on top of it. And that looks like, I don't know. I'll have to go on the Ferris wheel maybe when it's set up. You guys can live stream the Ferris wheel. It might be a teardrop trailer. Not 100% sure. So this looks like some kind of You know, one of those like teacup rides that spins around. What else we got? We got, oh yeah, this looks like one of those like car rides that the cars spin around. It was kind of fun seeing it all packed up like that. Very interesting looking. Okay, over there's more food. This is, oh yeah, here we go. We got the sausage pepper, pork, broccoli, and steak peppers. That's gonna be tasty. And then this over here is more little car rides. It's just fun to see them all kind of like, you know what, I've never walked over here while it's all folded up like this, so this is a little bit different. It's crazy it's already here though. It's not opening up for another week or so. I think it's like July 5th maybe it starts. Not 100% sure, but yeah, we'll walk through here a bunch of times during the festival. Get accosted. They start yelling at you, trying to make you spend money. You gotta buy 3 darts or 3 tries at bowling things over. Oh, and over here is the best pizza. It's best pizza. I haven't tried it yet, but apparently it's best pizza. That's what it's called. Car taco. And then usually, I think the festival goes past this block for one more block over this way. Always feel like it's so expensive though for any of the things that you do. But for you guys, I'm gonna go on the Ferris wheel for you guys. They have one of those things that go real quick, that go up and down, and they have things that spin. I'm not going on any one of those because I'm not gonna vomit for you guys. But I'll go on the Ferris wheel so you guys can see the higher heights of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Hey Big B, how are you? I guess I'm walking around a good time. What time is it for you, Big B? Is it like 2 or 3 in the afternoon? I'm trying to think. I think Australia is usually like 13 or 14 hours ahead of me. Or you're not in Australia. Big B, where are you? I forget where you're at. Now I'm mixing it up. Now I'm all mixed up. Oh, we have more rides over here. This is, oh yeah, that's one of the things that spins in circles and makes you really, 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 really sick.
Yeah, you better.
I'm not going on that ride. Definitely not for me. Big B, I was just watching you on Alan's live stream. Yeah, you're in Oregon. Yeah, why am I thinking you're in Australia? You don't have an Australian accent. My brain is completely fried today. I think it's the smoke in the air. But so it's still early enough for you. Is it 9 o'clock-ish? Yeah, $20? Holy crap. Inflation sucks. The other day, I went with the cool kid and Allison to the village. We were going for cool kid end of school, just a little celebration. And I went and I bought 3 sodas. No, I bought a soda, a Gatorade, and like a CBD soda. It was $12. I'm like, when was this $12? I pulled out like a $5 bill. I was so confused. And then we went to the hot dog place. Trying to remember the name, but it's a place that's normally got cheap hot dogs. And we got a chocolate icy for the cool kid. Allison pulls out $3, and the guy's like $6. Allison's like, wait, what? How much? Oh, it's also fireworks season. That made me jump. On the 4th of July, I'll take you guys to see the fireworks. Yeah, we're starting. There we go. We're getting the Brooklyn fireworks. You know it's almost July 4th when the fireworks start flying in the city. Fireworks flying. Okay, that's funny. But yeah, it's getting so expensive for everything. I'm just like, I walked by a place and it was $1.50 pizza, and I was like, damn, the dollar slice is $1.50. That actually felt like a dollar slice again. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Havemeyer. What are we on right now? We're on Metropolitan. We could go down Havemeyer block, I think. Hey, Mo. I don't like to go down too far south Williamsburg, because then people start harassing me at all the smoke shops. At least a few times I've been harassed. No reason to be harassed. Oh, okay, waiting for the cars. Oh, we can go. Okay. There we go.
It had to be like almost like yeah, it's very fucking good. But over to jail.
Or they threaten to be grabby. Grabby or stabby? Either one, I'm not quite ready to be grabby, stabby. Yeah, that's cool. Alan's been trying to get me on his show for like a year. I really need to get on there. I just don't know how to use the StreamYards. When I tried to go on there, I couldn't get the volume to work. I need to get Alan to pay the $20 a month so he can do it in 10K. I want him to buy one less comic book a month so he can put his video. I want to see all his beautiful comic books in full 10K or 1080p, you know, beautiful high resolution. I want to see his Golden Age books beautifully. I need to fly to Canada one day and help him set up proper lighting and everything. And be like, this is how you're going to do videos from now on. Because Alan has so many amazing books and he has so much amazing knowledge to share. I want to see those books. I want to see them better. I'm doing all right. The smoke there's a little bit of smoke in there. I think it's making it a little bit hard for me to breathe. Just a hair. Just a hair of shitty smoke. Okay. Maybe we'll get some more fireworks. On the 4th, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do because we were going to have the East River fireworks. So I don't know if I'll just walk a bunch.
Regulation, like, you probably got more than like 5 or 6.
That doesn't mean anything.
All right. Now, it being Thursday night, we don't have as much of the nightlife going on right now. Tomorrow night, I feel like it's going to be popping. I feel like right before... Oh, wait, is this... I see over there what looks like a dye. I'm going to look over here. I don't know if that's the gaming store or not. I'm going to jaywalk right here. Jaywalk. Oh, let's jaywalk. I actually want to look over here. Yeah, Williamsburg. Oh, and today's like a slow night too. Oh yeah, this is the gaming store. I don't know how we haven't walked by this place before. Oh, you guys just kept having the fun after the live stream. Not surprised. You know, when you're talking to fellow comic fans, it's fun to just keep talking comics. It's hard to stop. Okay, free. We got a box of free. Nothing in that box, I don't think. I don't want to dig through that box. Okay. Oh, we got some pinball right here in the bar. Man, I want to play pinball. My dream is to own a pinball machine. I need a freaking pinball. I just don't have room for it, but I've always wanted a pinball machine in my building. Gas station, exotics. Okay, let's go this way. I don't know what my weekend is planned. I have zero plan. Oh, this is the fun building with art all over it. Let me see if I can do Wythe. Sorta. It's a little bit dark. Got fun artwork on the wall. Oh, up top, it's like I Heart NFT. You can't see though, it's too dark. There you go. Got some fun artwork up top. I love a building like this. If I owned a building like this, I too would have it coated in artwork. I love it. And I love that people haven't tagged it and destroyed it yet either. No, oh no. One person tagged it right there. I hate when people do that. That's the worst. Yeah, but they at least they kind of tagged it with the artwork. Yeah. So a little bit of tagging, but nothing too excessive yet. That's the worst, when you have cool murals and people start tagging them. Yeah, pinball and jukebox would be pretty cool. All right, we're gonna walk the long way down the street and then loop around, I think. Oh, that's street. Let's look over here, actually. It looks like there's a cute, cool mural on this building as well. Can I cross? Can I cross? Yeah. I have a bunch of the Insane Clown Posse comics. I pick them up when I see them. I'm not like a huge fan of the Insane Clown Posse, but I'm a fan of rare comic books, and their comic books are rare. So I actually have 3 or 4 in my collection. I was just talking with the guy that works with Mike Carbonaro. He collects them. He was talking about collecting them over the weekend. Oh, I love a nice mural. Murals are the best. Hey, Carol. Yeah, artwork is the best. Well, look over here. This is like a beautiful mural, but like it's getting destroyed and tagged. Ah, what a shame. I hate that when people ruin street artwork. Ugh, ugh to vandals. Okay, let's walk this way. Let's see if we can find anything else that's fun to look at. Someone's in their Winnebago. Todd, when I find them in my collection one day, I'll put them to the side and I will pull them out in one of my haul videos or something like that. Yeah, no, you kind of have to, when you do customer service, you gotta kind of work when customers need it. Which means oddball, shitty hours. Okay, am I going? I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going. I'm doing the long oddball walk here. Let's go this way. You gave away? Why? You just couldn't see them? I'm sure. CDs in general are not worth anything right now. But in like 10 years, I bet DVDs and CDs start to have silly values. I was even thinking about maybe start collecting sealed DVDs of just like the best movies, just because people pay so much money for these sealed things. Exactly. I mean, the people that like to do jobs that other people don't like to do. Oh, I believe right there, that's a firehouse. So there's fire trucks in there, and then there's a bunch of ambulances that are part of the fire. So that's a emergency service location right there. So no one's okay. Having a bunch of them parked right there means there's no emergency. That's a good thing. You want to see them parked there. It means they're not out picking up people because of a major tragedy or something. Just a short little disconnect. I am not a phone person. Like, the phone is really difficult for me. It's really hard for me to hear what people are saying, wait for my brain to translate it, and then have the time to respond, because usually by the time that happens, people are on to the next sentence. And so I would be terrible at doing like phone customer service. And I feel like a mailroom clerk, I feel like that can be very tranquil, where you just like kind of zone out and you sort stuff. I think that maybe that's why I like to sort comics. Just sit there sorting away for hours on end, and I can do it like every day practically. And I don't even do it to make money, because I don't really sell that many comic books. I sell, if I'm lucky, I sell maybe like $200 or $300 a week in comics. I try to sell just enough to kind of cover some of the costs. No, well, I love in-person customer service when it has to do with me and my store, because I love helping people find things that they truly enjoy. Like, I do actually really like that. I love seeing like 5-year-old kids walk away with some Pokemon with a big grin on their face. I love that. I love just seeing people happy.
How do you bring that up about like people outside of your apartment?
My brother told me that once. He was he worked in like a big nonprofit in the accounting department. And he was telling me the whole day, people come in to deal with problems, and like people are yelling at each other, and the stress is level, and people are miserable. He's like, in my business, people have that bad day, and then they walk into my shop and the smile hits their face, because they're hitting a spot looking for the things they enjoy. And I love that. That's what I like being. I might not make a lot of money, but I love helping bring joy to people. That makes me happy. We should all find our joy in life. Finding joy in life can be hard sometimes. So if I can do any, like I remember one time a guy came in. I wasn't there, but Allison told me the story. He came in, I think his dog had just died, and he was having the worst day of his life. He was miserable. He walked in our shop and dug through VHS for like 2 hours, pulled out 10 movies, and he walked away. He said, you know what? I'm going to just enjoy these movies. And he walked away with a smile on his face. I thought that was awesome. Hey, Marlana. Yeah, I mean, there's always exceptions. I always have people that are kind of shitty. So it's usually the people trying to sell, which aren't technically my customers. That's where I sometimes have just bad experience. Like, I love buying stuff from people, but I also hate buying stuff from people. Like, the people today were wonderful. You know, they walked in, they started talking to Allison. They said they had comics for sale. They had been to Comic Station. Dylan sent them our way because his boss wasn't ready to buy. So so they went our way. So first of all, that was cool, right? And then, so I asked them, I was like, well, how much do you have? And they said they had about 6 or 7 boxes full. I was like, well, how much do you want? I like to ask that question, not because I'm trying to like rip them off or anything. I just want to know what game I'm about to play, right? If people have no idea what they want, or they say they don't care, or they say, well, I want to hear an offer first, I know it's going to be kind of a miserable experience. But if people hit me with a no connection, there we go. I think we're back. A couple of little bad spots on the block. But I asked them how much they wanted. They said, well, they had a number in their mind. I'm like, well, what is that number? Not because, some people are afraid to tell me a number because they think I'm going to try to rip them off or something. It's more like, I'd rather know what this dance. I want to know who I'm dancing with. And so they said $100 a box. I'm like, okay, I can work with that. Because they want $100 a box. There's like, 200, so like 50 cents a comic. That was a starting point I felt comfortable with. So I looked through them. I looked through the first box. I saw some things I liked. And then I said, this box has got some good stuff. And then I looked through a little bit of another box. I said, you know what? Let me go through one box. I'm going to pull out anything that I was willing to pay more than like 10 to 20 cents. And then I'll give them like 20 cents each for whoever's left. And we'll see where that was for the box. So I pulled out a handful. And that handful I was willing to pay $30 for. And I figured there's like 200 more comics in the box, so that was like another $40. So it's like $70 a box, I think, is where I was comfortable. And they said, yeah, you know what, we are okay with it. Well, he said, how about, well, I said $70 a box. And he said, how about $80 a box? I was like, well, with 70 times 7 is $490. So I said, how about I round it to 5? I'd be happy at 5. And they said, you know what, we're happy at 5. So I gave them $500. It was a really nice transaction. They were really lovely people. And that's how I like it. I want it to be easy and not difficult. I want to know where people stand. I've literally had someone come in with a pile of comics like that big, all Bronze Age and Silver Age, so pretty good comics, things I was interested in. And it's like, how much do you want? And the guy said, I want to hear what you want first, because he wanted to dance. He wanted to try to get as much out, as if I'm going to throw out some high number, like a high number higher than, oh, we are disconnecting. Oh, we're back. I think that corner is always a little bit flaky. But yeah, he wanted me to throw out some crazy high number as if like things are worth more than. Okay, we should be back after this corner. Okay, I think we're back. That corner always cuts out. Okay, I'll continue my story once I get around this corner. Hey, Mr. Brightside. Okay, we are back now. Hey, Mr. Brightside. Okay, we are back now. Oh man, that street is always cutting out on me, which I hate, because I hate disconnecting. Yeah, no, see, I don't mind a little negotiation. I just don't want like a hardcore haggle. I've literally rejected stuff and people keep haggling. I'm like, I'm just not interested. Doesn't matter how high. You're asking $500 for something, I don't want to pay more than $20. Or like, I think you want too much, I'm not interested. Like, well, how much do you want to pay? I'm like, I'm not offering more than $20. Like, how about 400? I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I don't want them. If I was going to buy it, I'd pay $20. Like, there's no haggle, there's no interest. And it happens sometimes, because sometimes people want crazy prices for the things they want. Or what happened was that guy, so that guy wouldn't tell me what he wanted. So I went through his stack. I did a rough estimate. I wanted to pay about $100. I was probably willing to pay a little bit more, but I was like, how about $100? And then the guy got mad at me. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me a price. And then he's like, well, I was hoping to get $175. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me in the first place? Because if you told me $175, I might have went through them and looked stuff up and been more precise to see if I'm willing to get up to $175. Right? If you don't give me a price, I don't know where to work with. Hey, Collectzilla. I said, you know, I'm probably willing to pay more than $100. And so as soon as I said that, he's like, oh man, the Captain Americas alone are worth $400. I'm like, I don't think they're worth $400. So I looked them up on eBay and I showed him the prices. I was like, this one's like $5. This one's maybe $10. He's like, no. If you come graded, if they're 9.8, they're worth $400. I'm like, they're not 9.8, they're not graded. And then he started getting mad at me because he's a little bit older than me. He's like, I've been doing this since you've been shitting your diapers. And then he tells me that I could take any comic book shop, get it graded, and it'll be worth a lot more. And I'm like, that's not how it works. If you take a book and you spend $30 to grade it, and it's 6.5, you might be able to get $20, so you'll lose $10. He's like, yeah, but it's worth $20. I'm like, yes, it might sell for $20, but it costs $30 to get there. He just wasn't understanding it. So I was very frustrating. So I think he was willing to go to $150, but I got to the point, like, and I would have paid $150, but I got to the point where it's like, you know what? I am not interested. I'm going to just pass. Why? Because he made it really difficult for me. Like, it's not fun. I'm not in the business of not having fun. Like, I don't need anyone's stuff in any specific moment, right? I can always say no to things. There's so much available that I can be as fair as possible, and I'll try to be fair, and I'll try to come close to your price or hit your price if that's what you want. But I prefer it if you kind of have a price in your head already. Because there have been so many times where people are like, I'm moving, I don't care. Then they drop stuff off. I'll spend 2 or 3 hours pricing everything out. I'll come up with a fair offer that's like sometimes as much as half the value of what I think I'll sell it for. And then they're like, no. Like there's one time people drop off really dirty Funko Pops and I cleaned them and I priced them out. And I had it, if PPG was $20, I priced them maybe 15 because they're a bit dented up. And they were so mad at me that I wasn't paying 50% PPG. I'm like, but they're damaged. Because they're damaged, I can't sell them for full value. And the problem with PPG now too is all the pop prices are way off. A lot of stuff on eBay is selling for less, half, 60% PPG. So it's really, pops are difficult. I think that's another reason why I'm not enjoying them right now, because it's so difficult to price them out. And it feels like an argument every time I buy them. It's exhausting. I don't even want to think about it. But as I said, today's comic purchase was a joy. I do like it when people just trust me to be as fair as possible. And then I try to be as fair as possible. I have to find a price that both works for me and works for the store. And then hopefully the seller is happy too and it works for them. And if it doesn't work for them, that's okay. Best thing to do is tell me the price that you want. If you come in with books that I can tell instantly are really cheap and they're looking for $1 a book, which I've had a few times with like 90s image, I can pass on that. Or had a guy come in with like 50 books last week. He wanted $50 from it. It was all 90s image in bad shape. I was like, I'm going to pass. I don't think I can pay anything for these. He's like, how about $40? I'm like, no, we're not even close. He's like, how much can you pay? I'm like, $5. He's like, I can't do that. I'm like, that's fine, because I'm not looking to buy them. It's funny. It's crazy, just the different things you gotta go through buying stuff. I guess that's my rant of the day. I don't even know why I got onto that question. I guess I'm just trying to say is that today's purchase was very enjoyable for me. That couple was very nice, easy to talk to, and very understanding. And plus, I think the other shop they brought them to, I think Comic Station, Dylan said that they would probably pay about $40 a box. So I think they already had one offer, kind of. So having $70 a box, they realized was not a bad offer. I think it was a very fair offer. Allison thinks I overpaid a little bit, but I was happy to find enough, key issues mixed in that it was worth it for me. Honestly, with a collection like that, I kind of want enough key issues to cover the expense. And then, everything else is free, basically. That's what I want. Yeah, the collection was super fun. I actually had a lot of fun going through it. What I really liked was all the weird indie stuff. I like seeing that stuff because it's stuff I don't normally see. So it's all new to me, or stuff I don't see as often, or stuff I'm working on, trying to complete sets. So that was super fun. I need to find more stuff like that. Someone over the weekend, or maybe it was Monday, dropped off or sold us 300 books. So I might do another live stream tomorrow. Not 100% sure yet. I might do a live stream while Jason is sorting, maybe. But that collection, I think, was mostly more modern, image books and some DC and Marvel. It looks super cool, though. He basically called while I was away, and Allison asked, well, what do you have? He had some better stuff. He actually has a Walking Dead set. I look for it. I hope he sells it to us. And then, so Allison said, well, do you have cheaper stuff that you're willing to sell cheap? And he said, sure. So that's what he brought in. He brought in 300 books, and Allison gave him 20 cents a piece. Yeah, no, the local shops are amazing. I think we all kind of support each other a little bit in those ways. I know Dylan has said there's been times where someone tried to sell the comic to Action City, and Eric was being as fair as possible, trying to educate him on how the condition affects value. He made an offer, and the guy thought Eric was being an asshole. And Eric is the nicest person you ever meet. So he went to Comic Station. The first thing he started doing to Dylan was he's bad-mouthing Eric. And Dylan's like, you can't do that. You bad-mouth Eric, I'm not going to buy from you. And that's how I feel, kind of. Yeah, it's the first time I saw the Conan comic, too.
Guess what he did in that first scene with the
Hey, Super Not FX. It might be a Spicy Conan, actually. It might be. I'll have to check it out. I'll definitely have to check that out. Metropolitan. Okay, we'll go a couple more blocks before we loop around again. We're just doing the big loop today, the big long loop. Hey, Nicholas. I need to find new places to walk. I gotta kind of plan out some daytime walks, I think. The only thing is I'm mostly just walking to try to get some exercise in, stay healthier. So that's why I just end up walking around the neighborhood, which I'm happy you guys still enjoy seeing the same sights every day. Well, tonight we got to see fireworks though. I guess it's a little bit different every time we walk around. And we got to see amusement rides not set up yet. I think that's kind of fun. We'll try to find some more fun stuff to look at tonight. Whew, all right, we're an hour in. We're halfway through our walk. Sweet. Halfway is probably 4 miles, maybe. Not 100% sure. 3.5 miles, maybe. I know an hour and a half is 5. So hour and a half is 5. So 3 hours would be 10. So 3 miles. 3 miles so far. I don't think we ever walked down. You know, I'm going to just take one loop down this block. I don't think we ever walked down here. Oh, I just saw a street candy pirate walk by. Walked by really slow, too. Didn't run. Yeah, the Lady of Mount Carmel Fest starts on July 5th, I believe. And that's what we saw. Earlier, we saw some of the rides. Like, they're starting to set up the food booths and some of the rides and stuff. So I'll walk through the festival probably for the full. I'll probably do it like once every day or like every other day. We can just walk through, see how the festival's going. Thank you, Mom. I'm happy you enjoy. Oh, look, check out these cool little like I don't know what those are. Grape lights. That's really cute. Oh, this is a fun little side street. Yeah, there's always fun things to look at in the neighborhood. Tomorrow night will be fun because tomorrow night is when the people are out having a fun time, so it's a little bit crazier people-wise. Oh, we got a little bit of graffiti over here. Okay, interesting. No, I appreciate you, Tina. I know any of my live streams, you're always there, so I appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's the fun building. Okay, we're looping around here. Yo, Mark, I'll try to do that if I can. I forget. I think it's the first night they do it. I already saw the heavy float set up. Or at least it's on location. I don't think they've, they haven't added everything to it yet. All right. Now we're looping around this way. I got the street candy pirate machine, or street candy receptacle machine. Harvester, that's it. The street candy harvester, harvesting the street candy. All the fresh street candy is being harvested. Oh, really, Mark? I'll have to check that out. I love seeing the ones from the late 90s, early 2000s when I first moved here. I missed the, oh, all right, we walked down this street. That's the, oh yeah, there's a sign for Oppenheimer. I really want to see that movie. I think that's the next movie I got to see in the theater. Oppenheimer looks amazing. And I really love Christopher Nolan movies, so. Hello, look who's here.
Hey, what's up?
Who's here? I'm live streaming. Say hi to
This is
everybody.
my wife.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet
This is the guy
you.
come see. He
Yeah.
has his toy shop that I'm always at.
You want to say hi to everybody? I'm live right now.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, this is
My
my
name
friend
is Sean.
This is my buddy Raul. I've known him for 20 years, maybe? Yeah, he's got an amazing toy collection. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to keep walking. I'm trying to get my
Where you
exercise. I'm getting my exercise. I'm talking to people, having a fun time.
Please be careful, man. All right,
Yeah,
Sean?
yeah. Nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you. Lovely. Okay.
Tell your wife and
Logan, I said hi.
Yeah, I will.
Be careful.
Okay. Nice seeing you. That was fun. It's my friend Raul just walking by. He's out late. I don't know. I mean, there's no area that's super scary in Williamsburg. If I'm filming late at night, southern Williamsburg, sometimes it feels a little bit scary. Oh, they changed. They're getting ready for the 4th of July. We got blue and red setting up. That's fun. I love that they change all the time. Yeah, my buddy Raul, he comes in the shop all the time looking for cool stuff. He likes old, like 1960s toys. He's a huge fan of, B9. What is that show now? Lost in Space. Lost in Space. That's his favorite thing, Lost in Space. He loves the Adam West Batman. He loves all that fun 1960s pop culture. Oh, Bliss. Yeah, I know Bliss. I ate there a few times. I don't think it's open anymore. Bliss has been gone for a while. Yeah, the only time I've felt uncomfortable walking around in Williamsburg is the one night when I was walking more south. I walked by a dispensary and there's some people kind of high. And the one guy said if I put him on YouTube, he was going to stab me. But I think that was just, he was uncomfortable being on video and he was really high. So he probably just wasn't thinking. And then you have a place like this with cake. We got our daily cake, look. Yeah, no, Adam West Batman is pretty dope. I do love it. I loved it as a kid. The cool kid actually loved it for a while. He was into the Adam West Batman for a little bit. And yeah, no, there's a lot of places that come and go, and I miss a lot of them. That's why I always say, if I could time travel, I probably wouldn't travel to buy. I mean, I obviously I'd go to comic shops and do what I do already, but I would time travel to eat. Food trucks look good. But yeah, I would time travel to eat food that I miss and I don't remember from restaurants I haven't been to since they closed. That's what I would do to time travel, just to have a dinner. Where are we going? We're going to 1985 Arthur Treacher's. I'm going to get a corn dog. No, where I saw the weird light was in Greenpoint that way, about 10 blocks. I'm pretty sure it comes off the bridge. Okay, Mo, take care. See you later. Yeah, Don't Look Up feels so realistic of how people were acting. Calexilla, are you out too? Oh, this is where that cool fence is. I like that fence. Oh, let's go over, check out the book nook thingy. See if there's any cool books. I haven't looked in the last day or two. Got the Curbing King. Oh, after I did the comics, Allison went to one of the food carts down the street and got me rice and beans, and it was really good. I think I'm going to eat there a bunch of times the next month or so. Is there a specific way you're supposed to have your ladies? You're supposed to have them on the inside, protect them from the street. You're still in. Okay, you're just saying bye to Mo. Gotcha. Okay, anything here tonight? Ooh, restock. Okay, what's in here? Let's see. Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged. Okay, nothing in that stack. Nothing there I need. There's weird felt things. What are these? I don't even know what these are. Some kind of felt maps. It's like some kids project or something. I don't know what the fuck they put in there. It's like trash. I want to see what's on the other side. It just felt. Oh, maybe I could use some felt. Hey, Alex. Do I need felt? Maybe I need some felt. I feel like felt is actually useful. You know what? I'm going to take this felt. I'm going to use it for videos or whatnot. Okay, there we go. We got some felt. And then, what's here? Got some kids' books. Follow the Money. Generosity. You know, I don't need felt. I'm going to put the felt back, I think. I just don't want to carry it. That's all. From Saks to Work. It looks like, what is that? Different speakers in a book. That looks interesting. If I felt like carrying it, I might just take it. Okay, kids book. One day I'm gonna find something amazing in here. I'm sure of it. More kids books. More kids books. More kids books. Nothing that looks interesting. And then more kids books. Okay, nothing that's interesting tonight. Speak the graphic novel. Okay, we're gonna take Speak the graphic novel. That's a must. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put the felt back because I don't think I need felt tonight. And we have another. I should put, yeah, maybe, or put some books. I got some signs in the side here. Okay, one little mini graphic novel. How cool is that? Look at that. Free graphic novel. Nah, I don't film with comics. I'm not really a comic donator. I should put books in there though. Oh, there's a kind of cool mural that someone's graffitied over, but it's like a soldier that says "War is Hell," and then the graffiti's over him. It actually looks kind of neat. Okay. I do have a couple shelves of books in the basement I need to get rid of. I should probably start donating some of them. Jason said I should start bringing them to those boxes. All right. If I was going to donate comics, I'd probably just start giving them to customers. Give them to people that, like, I don't want to randomly put comics in there because I don't know if comic people look. But, you know, if someone walks in, I would love to occasionally give some comics away. Why not? I do that with Pokemon cards often. I give kids extra Pokemon cards. Like if they buy a pack, I give them a couple of fossil and base set cards. Just commons, uncommons. Nothing too valuable, but I love giving them something that's 20 years old so they can have like a really cool older vintage card. Because I know when I was a kid, like 8 years old or 7 years old buying a comic, if someone gave me a 20-year-old comic book, I would have thought that was the coolest thing in the world. So I kind of love doing that with kids with Pokemon cards. You have a hard time giving away stuff? Just give it to me, Nicholas. Yeah, no, most people don't want to take stuff unless it's something they really, really want. Otherwise, it's sort of like a little bit clutter.
I felt bad.
Yeah, I gotta readjust. There we go. Alright, we're taking the long way. Usually we go side to side like this. Today we're doing the avenue way. We're doing the long strip trips. A chair. There's always chairs available in the neighborhood. It is weird. Yeah, I gotta readjust this. This is off. Readjust. Okay, there we go. For some reason, if I hit the readjust button while I'm standing up, just holding it, it gets crooked. If I put it on the ground so it's stabilized, then it makes it straight. I think that's why it always looks crooked to me, because it readjusts based on me holding it wrong. Oh, no, can't cross. Whew. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, sharing comics with kids is a great thing. I know there's so many chairs, especially, and it's not even garbage night. On garbage night, I'll count like 5 to 10 chairs. Where are we at? 1 chair count? Let's see if we can find any more chairs tonight. Honestly, I feel like the kids today aren't so interested in comics, like, you know, Americanized comics. I have a hard time, like, I barely see any kids interested in them anymore. Not like when I was a kid where every kid had comics. Comics was like a thing that you got because it was cool. You know, my brother would get comics, and I think my brother was cool because he had the cool comics. And then I have parents occasionally coming in, they're like, oh, what comics are safe for kids? And I always say, old comics, 1980s comics and earlier are fine because they were made for kids. It's not like the modern stuff that's, a lot of it's very salacious and made for the 50-year-old kid. Yeah, no, kids do still love Spidey, that's true. Still very much. Yeah, no, my parents started getting me comic books when I was like 9 because I had a hard time learning to read. So for me, comics were like just super special because it got me into reading. It's just a different time. There's so much entertainment, so much access to things today for kids. Like, you can get whatever you want, basically. You go online, there's an unlimited amount of video games, movies, TV, YouTube. Like, it's amazing to even get a kid to sit down to read, I think. You know, we used to read because that's all you would have in between your cartoons and all that. You have cartoons in the morning, in the afternoon for an hour or two, and then you're done. That's it. Nothing else for a kid to do. It's overwhelming. It's just almost too much. And just has people watched Black Mirror, the first episode yet of the new season? Because I feel like it's going to be to the point. Let's see, anything new in the window? We still have Totoro. Always love seeing a good Totoro in the window. Some Pokemon cards. The Lord of the Ring cards are sold out. And they changed up this window again. This window they changed up, I think, like once or twice a week. Someone's always redressed. That mannequin gets dressed like a person. If I could only communicate a short sentence to my 18-year-old self, I would say 2011 Bitcoin. Mine as many as you can. Get 100,000 of them or more. Oh, this guy's chopping down a tree. That's kind of cool. He's doing tree removal. 2011 Bitcoin. Buy yourself, or mine yourself 100,000 of them. Because when they first came out, you could get 100,000 in like a week of mining with a laptop. Yeah, that's my problem. I have bad dyslexia. So before that, I just could not read. But then I fell in love with like Sergio Aragonés, where he told an entire story even without words. You didn't need the words. The words were just like an added bonus. Yeah, well, I would do too. Give my balls back, and I'm good. This guy needs their balls back. Someone stole their balls. Yeah, I would do this thing like in school where we'd have to read out loud. I couldn't keep up with everyone. It went too fast. So what I would do is I would find a word at the bottom of the page and I would try to listen until the people said the word. And it never really worked for me. I was just waiting to catch up and it never worked for me. But other than time travel advice for mining Bitcoin, I probably would just tell myself probably just to do it. Music, that's very nice. I give it a 8 out of 10. A nice 8 out of 10 groovy song going on. I would just, if there's something that I wanted to try, just do it. It's okay to fail. Failure is okay because it's better to just try something and fail than not try at all. Because I think a lot of times in my life, I was just too afraid to try things. And I feel like people should just get comfortable with failing. Failure is okay because it's a learning experience. It's like I say, college wasn't free either. Everything you do is a lesson. So it's better to fail. If you fail once, you'll be a little bit better the second time you try. You fail a second time and you'll be a little bit better and you keep going until eventually you're actually good at that thing, whatever it is that you want to try. So it's better to fail and try than not try at all, because if you don't try at all, you're guaranteed to fail. But if you try and fail, that's okay, because you learn. You still get a value out of it by learning. Oh, this tree looks kind of fun. But honestly, if I had the ability to go back to my 18-year-old self, I'd be like 2011 Bitcoin. Mine as many as you can. They're going to be worth a lot of money. Get your... Like, what was that what was the day? They call it the first day that someone bought something with Bitcoin. They had someone order a pizza for them. And they traded 40,000 Bitcoins for a pizza. I mean, holy crap. What's a Bitcoin worth today? Someone look up Bitcoin. Tell me what today's Bitcoin price is. I think, was it 24,000 per Bitcoin? So 1,000 would be 24 million. 10,000 would be 240 million. 40,000 would be $1 billion. So with today's Bitcoin price, the guy spent $1 billion for a pizza. And the guy who got the 40,000 was so happy because 2 months later, he sold his 40,000 Bitcoin for like $400. He spent $40 on a pizza or $30 on a pizza, and then he sold it for $400, 10 times his money. He was happy, not realizing that would be worth $1 billion. Super crazy. And I'm not saying buy Bitcoin today, because there's no way a Bitcoin is going to go from worthless to $24,000. 31K. Yeah, so that pizza was $1.2 billion in today's money. That's inflation, if you ask me. That would be crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's all I say. Every time someone's like, oh, time travel to, or here's the story. If you guys were watching Bry's Comics like a month or two ago or 3 months ago, he's telling the story of the guy who bought or was trying to buy Amazing Fantasy 15. And the guy had prepaid his 12 cents down to the local store to get it. It was just, whatever convenience store. And he prepaid to buy it. It came out. He kept going in. The guy kept on saying he didn't have it. And then finally the kid's like, it came out. Where is it? Where's my money? Or where's my comic? And the guy's like, I have 2 copies. If you want it, it's going to be $10. So in my mind, imagine this. You get the technology, the time travel. Let's say you can use it once. And you time travel back to 1962 to buy yourself Amazing Fantasy 15 off the newsstand. And people were flipping it back then. It sold out instantly. You couldn't get it. Right? Oh, that would suck. But if you went and just got Bitcoin, you could literally mine $1 trillion worth, bring it to the present, and you could buy whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, who knows? That's the thing. You can't predict that stuff. Who would have known? I remember when Bitcoin was like $70. Maybe it was $100. And I told a friend, I was like, oh, maybe I should buy a Bitcoin. And you know, like he's like, that's stupid. Why? I was like, yeah, you're right. That's stupid. So I didn't buy it for $70. I was going to just buy one to have it. Right? I would have turned $70 into $31,000. Crazy, right? It's all good though. I did buy 30 copies of Ultimate Fallout 4 though. Not all first print, like maybe 10 first print and 10 or 20 second print and a couple other prints for $1. And those are worth what, like 1,000 each for the first prints, at least 200 or 300 for the second prints. Water, I'd time travel to buy water. That'd be crazy. Oh. We an hour and a half walking in this with a slight bit of smoke. It's making it a little bit harder to walk today. My lungs are getting a little bit itchy. But yeah, maybe water would be worth something. Honestly, water, it's not water, it's energy. Because the right amount of energy, there's a lot of water on this planet. It's just not potable, suitable to drink water. But with energy, you can desalinate it, you can filter it, you can distill it. So yeah, water will be capable if you have the right energy and technology to get it. So it's all about the energy. Even on the moon, there's like a shitload of water, but it's all trapped into different molecules and stuff. You get the right technology, you could probably, mine trillions of gallons of water on the moon. And the moon is absolutely the driest place. It's like, it feels like your lungs would instantly die if you inhaled some of that nasty dust. Whew. I think I always have this feeling that I put on some kind of Bitcoin mining thing in like 2014. I don't think I actually ever mined anything, but I'm always curious to look back on my old computer to see if I got like a fraction of a Bitcoin. By then it was a little too late to actually mine stuff. It was too hard to get them. But holy heck, if you had put a Bitcoin miner on your computer in 2010 or whatever it first started, you could probably mine like 100,000 in a week. Super crazy. There's the one guy who was mining them, and it was really noisy and it was heating up the apartment. His girlfriend complained, so he stopped doing it and he put it into the closet. And then he threw, years later, he threw out his computer just thinking it was obsolete, forgetting he had all the Bitcoin on it. And so that's the guy who keeps trying to raise money to dig it out of a garbage dump, because he could have like millions, if not billions of dollars. For sale. What's over here? For sale. Just a table. Too late. Tomorrow we'll look for garage sale signs. I forget. I usually don't do a lot of garage sales in July. So I don't know. I feel like this garage sale season was very light. There's only a couple sales I went to that were pretty good, but only like 2 or 3. Normally I used to hit like 5 to 10 every weekend for like months on straight. I gotta see if I can find any good sales, because I kind of want to go to a good sale. If not, I probably will just start looking up, different comic conventions in the tri-state area and try to go to more of them, because the New Jersey one was absolutely amazing. I had so much fun. I spent way too much money, but I had so much fun buying so much Golden Age stuff. I would like to do that again. Yeah, 70 degrees right now. It's really beautiful. Like temperature-wise, it's nice. It's just the little hint of smoke is not fun. We might disconnect for a second. Don't want to disconnect, but we might disconnect over here for a second. Going by the Shake Shack. Shake Shack. Shake Shack, Bank of America. Oh yeah, we're disconnecting. No, we're back. Well, I mean, he had the right idea, but then he sold too early. Honestly, with a lot of stuff, success is time in the game, not timing the game. That's something that Rudy from Alpha Investment says. It's not about trying to do the perfect timing, but to just, be in the game for as long as possible. And just, try to just invest your money as much as possible. And with time, almost everything will be a good investment. The question is, when he sold it, did he put it into something else, or did he just spend it? Because sometimes if you sell an investment too early, but then you just spend it on like life or whatever, then it's gone. But if you invest in something else has a very good chance to go up as well. So you just never know. Exactly. You can't predict the future. If you could, you'd be like, you know, super, super wealthy. It's like the time traveler's wife, when he just shows up and he hands her the winning lottery tickets from the future. Like, yeah, if you knew the future, you could just win the lottery whenever you want. Or you could pick the right stocks. Or you could do whatever it is that would be the very right moment to make the most money. It's not the amount of subscribers, it's the views. Right now, the comics channel makes probably about $7 to $10 per 1,000 views. So if a video gets 10,000 views, I'll make like $70. Sometimes 100, sometimes 50, really depending on the time of year. So once I get to 1,000 on this channel, my videos right now are averaging probably like 500 views. So I'll make like $2 to $4 per video. So it's not a lot. It'll be $2 to $4 a day times 30 days. What is that, $60 to $100 a month? So the walking channel, my phone bill for the 3 lines is $250, and I think I have one more year to pay off the actual phone costs, and then it'll drop down to $150. But I turned too early. We're going this way. We really don't go this way that often. But yeah, I'll pay for half my phone bill once this channel gets monetized. Won't be a lot of money, but it helps. Every cent helps. And if it got to the point where I was getting maybe 4,000 views per video, then I'd be making minimum wage at least for my time. But minimum wage before cost. My actual costs are, since I started the walking channel, I bought shoes for $109. I spent $60 on socks. I spent $140 on the stabilizers so I can walk around stabilized. And I spent, I think, $20 or $30 on additional chargers. And then I'm paying for my phone service. So my phone service is $250 a month. So what is that, $500 or $600 invested so far in the channel? Well, obviously the phone service is paid for other things. I've used it for the comic channel. I used it for whatnot. I used it for a few things. Like, my advice for 18-year-old is good for you too, Nicholas. Just give it a try. Think of it this way. If you start doing these walking videos for yourself, worst comes to worst, you're making yourself healthy by walking around and chatting and maybe get some stuff off your head that you need to talk with people. At first, you might just have like 2 or 3 people walking around with you, right? But if you fail and you don't get any people actually enjoying your streams or whatever, it still motivates you to walk every day. That alone is worth it. I think just getting the exercise and being healthy is a great benefit. I gotta adjust this again. There we go. Yeah, so if you can get healthy, walk around, that's a super benefit. If you can gain and if you can earn a little bit of revenue streaming, that's helpful. I am paying for the best bill though, so that I can stream in high definition. You might not be able to afford that. The only reason I was able to afford it is that Whatnot was sponsoring me for like $800 a month. Basically, I wanted them to pay for my phone service for the full contract. So basically, the amount they paid me was for the contract for the 2 years or whatever. Yeah, Nicholas, I don't know where this channel is going to lead. I've been doing it for 3 months. I'm not making any money yet on it. I don't know if you would get in trouble if you streamed while delivering mail. That actually might get you in trouble. I wouldn't do that. But I mean, if you are walking around, so you're already getting the exercise. So you're already in shape for walking. But why not? Try it. Try walking around and do a live stream. Even if it's 10 minutes a day, just to get comfortable with it. Right? Just try it and you never know. And if it you know, if you're not comfortable with it, at least you know for sure. And if you are comfortable, it might be something you really enjoy doing. Every time I see a box on the curb, I gotta double check. Oh, I like this little dude. This guy on the wall here, he's like his hands draped down to the sidewalk. And then he's sitting here. Wait, I gotta adjust. He's sitting here. Someone tagged his face though. That really sucks because I love this little dude. And he's got his legs kicked off over here. Oh, that's cool. I love that little guy. That's a fun little graffiti. Hey, Lars. Happy Friday. In my mind, it's still Thursday evening, but it is Friday. Tomorrow night, I should be hopping in the neighborhood. I think it's going to be busy with people having a fun time. And then, what day is the 4th of July? Someone tell me the 4th of July day. So if is it the 30, wait, is it January, February, March, April, May, June. So June is 30 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Is it Tuesday? Is Tuesday the 4th of July? I got to figure that out. Because the 4th of July I think is going to be fun. Because I'm going to try to walk while the fireworks are going off. I like this building. It's got a whole bunch of cool graffiti. Not graffiti, just like a mural all over, but it's more of like a pattern. It looks really cool. I think so. And over here, there's like a creature pattern, sort of. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it looks cool, though. I'm going to come back and look at a lot more of this stuff during the day when it's sunny. We're always walking by here at night when it's late and dark. Okay. Yeah, it was, so basically with T-Mobile, I had to pay full price for the first phone, and then the second phone was like 80% off. So I got the first iPhone Pro for whatever, $1,100. The second one was like $200. And then the third one, I got the cool kid a phone. It was a flip phone. Is it Samsung? It's Samsung. It's whatever one where it opens up and is a full smartphone screen, but folds in half. It's a really cool phone. So that one was for free. And then, so I think $100 a month for 2 years. No, for a year and a half, something like that. I think I have a year left and it's been 6 months. So $100 a month for like a year and a half for the 3 phones. So that's 1,400-ish. Yeah, I think it's 1,500 because the iPhone I did get, I got the iPhone 14 Pro. I got it with a terabyte hard drive just because I use it for video. So I want a bigger hard drive. So I had to pay the extra $200 or whatever. Allison's phone, I think, just has 250 megabytes. And the cool kid's phone is like, I don't know, like 100 megabytes or whatever, or gigabytes, whatever. And then, no, I don't need 2 to stream. I just happened to get a second one for $200. So I did at one point, we were using 2 to stream. I would stream on YouTube and on Whatnot at the same time. So I actually did need 2 to stream back then. I don't need it today. But if I wanted to, I could dual stream on 2 streams if I wanted. I know, I miss the Rough Trade. I miss it because it used to be really good for our shop. I miss this restaurant. Fat Goose has been closed for like 2 years. So here's PopFuzz. We're walking by my shop. Here's PopFuzz. Right here. So my location. You can say hello to my shop while we walk by it. And then we have the Heenus. If you guys watch Hot Ones, it's the official hot sauce of Hot Ones. And then over here, I don't know if Reed is still here. I don't think Reed's still here, but we're going to walk by the hot building. And then right to the left is Rough Trade. Really miss having here because it was cool because they would have concerts. It's a really fun shop. Record store day. We would get so much business that day. Probably because it's right around the corner. Rough Trade is literally right there. So sometimes people would line up around the block to go to a Rough Trade event. And then like while they're in line, like their friend would keep their spot and then run across over to PopFuzz. I really missed that. It was pretty awesome actually. It's Hedonist is a hot sauce only store. Hot Ones is that show where Sean Evans is, I forget the name of the host, but he interviews celebrities and they eat progressively hotter hot wings while they're getting interviewed. And so the Hedonist makes their official hot sauce. So if you look up on Hot Ones, you look up Hot Ones Williamsburg hot sauce, I think, or Hot Ones Hedonist, and it should pop up on their channel. It's got like 1 million views, and you watch Sean Evans, I think that's his name. He walks right by PopFuzz while we're closed and walks into Hedonist. It's pretty cool actually. Oh, we walked down the street already. Let's go down to yeah, it's right next to the door to my shop. We have multiple YouTube related things within a few blocks of each other. So I'm gonna walk down by the water. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect. Yeah, I've seen multiple celebrities have been in my shop. We talked about this before in previous walks. But I've personally met, I don't know, tons of people. Charlie Cox came in, I met him. We had, well, who's the Flash? I'm drawing a blank on his name. What's his name? Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller came to the shop before he was known as an asshole. And he bought some Star Wars toys and stuff. He was really cool. John DiMaggio was in the shop once. The voice of Bender and Jake the dog from Adventure Time. Eugene Merman came in once. Jermaine Clement used to come in all the time. Absolutely. No, Post Malone I don't think has been in the shop. But Jermaine Clement came in all the time. Love Jermaine Clement. He brought all his friends in all the time. It was awesome. And this was when he was on Legion. And I wanted to geek all over. I want to be like, oh man, Jermaine, I love you on Legion. But I just let him be a customer. And he used to come in all the time. John Voight used to buy CDs from us pretty often. We have an unlimited amount of musicians that come in because there's a lot of concert halls. And so we're a local music shop. So honestly, I've probably met musicians I didn't even realize had a following. Yeah, that's where I'm heading right now. We're going to the Van Street right now. Did Post Malone do a hot sauce video thing? Maybe. You gotta look. You gotta see if he's... But no, a lot of celebrities do Hot Ones. Hot Ones, he interviews like everyone. I think like 98% of celebrities has been on Hot Ones. They don't Hot Ones there though. Hot Ones is, they have their own studio. The Hedonist is just the official hot sauce of Hot Ones. And then if you guys go on YouTube, you look up Williamsburg van life. Williamsburg, Brooklyn van life. You'll see videos with millions of views for people that live in vans on that street right there. I mention that all the time too. So that's another YouTube related street thing. There's also a lot of films, movie, and TV that are filmed in the neighborhood. Let's go to the park. I want to sit for a few minutes. I think I've kind of hit my capacity and we can just sit and talk for a little bit. But the host that interviews all the celebrities, he walked right in front of my shop to go into Hedonist to talk about hot sauce. Because he did like a hot sauce video based on that, which is super cool. Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, look up Williamsburg van life on YouTube and you'll see literally this big white and blue building videos with millions of views of people living in their van. It's usually some pretty girl who lives in her own van. She probably doesn't live here anymore because it was just for the YouTube thing. Yeah, the neighborhood's super, super busy. It's a super popular neighborhood. It's like where all the nightlife is. There's so many bars and clubs over here. Beautiful park. You got the beautiful skyline. So when the fireworks go off, they go off literally right in front of the Empire State Building. So right here, whoever gets here first is going to have an amazing view for the Macy's fireworks. So the neighborhood's going to be, on 4th of July, there's going to be 100,000 people in the neighborhood. We're going to look and see wild amount of people. Okay, I'm going to just sit. Whew. All right. All right. Yeah, we're missing a lot of people. Whew, I'm out of breath. Yeah, Brooklyn Flea used to be right on the other side of this building for a while, and then it was down the block a few blocks. Smorgasburg is here. We went to Smorgasburg once, maybe a month ago, which is still cool. I like Smorgasburg. It's fun. But I missed the, like stupid condo people. They also complained, we used to have the most amazing concerts right at the park over that way. I saw Faith No More and Primus on the waterfront. It was so amazing. I really miss those concerts. Well, thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. You rock too. Empire State Building is just white today, so not celebrating anything today. Sometimes it's nice just to sit in the park. Except I hear all the street traffic. It's better to come over here at like 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning, there wouldn't be so much traffic. Right now, there's still a lot of like garbage trucks and stuff. Wonder if I have anything fun on my phone to show you guys. Let's see. I wish there was a faster way for me to select photos. I have to create a scene. And create new scene. Custom. Create new scene. No, pre-made. No. I don't want that. Custom. Test. Create new scene. Layers. No, I want to add a photo. Can I add a photo? I want to add. Add a guest? How do I do that? Add a... Alright. What do I want to show you guys? Okay, we got that. Okay. How do I... Okay. Oh, it's weird. I want to rotate it, though. It's sideways. How do I rotate? Rotate. 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 Show on stream. Okay. Oh wait, no, I gotta rotate that again. Rotate. Rotate, okay. Save. Save and proceed. Okay, save. Okay, I don't know if I can do this yet. No, it's usually young folks who decided that, you know what, I don't want to spend my life working, 50 hours a week just to afford rent in the city. So they'll live a van life where they could be more like nomads, where they make really nice vans, they do YouTube channels. Some people might be homeless, but for the most part, it's more like a, it seems like people that just choose to have a life that's mobile. And I think it's kind of cool, actually. Oh, wait, I can't, oh. Yeah, they have little beds. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. What, wait, how? Cancel. Okay, I can't see my photo here. Let's move it around. I'm trying to... I need to find another streaming service that lets me share photos really easy. Like, I want to just click on a photo on my phone and show it to you guys. Because that would be super dope. I want to be able to share more cool stuff with you. Okay, switch that. There we go. So this is a cool little artwork I saw on the street while we were walking around Manhattan. This was in the Village. I thought this was really cool. Yeah, I kind of enjoy the van life. It's the idea of just like living a simple life and not spending a lot of money is kind of cool, actually. Okay, let's see if I can find another cool photo to show you guys. All right, sweet. I just thought it was a really cool work of art that I saw on the wall. Okay, how do I switch this out? No, I need to switch out to a different. Okay, okay, let's delete that. All right, let's do this. Delete. No, I don't know how to switch. How do I delete this now? I don't even know. All right, let me see if there's a way I can edit this. Sure, I'm just playing around. We can hang out. If you guys have any questions or you want me to talk about something, we can. I'm just going to use this time to mess around. Does anyone want to show me their collection? Maybe I can figure out how to live stream with someone. I don't know if anyone's bored and wants to just show me something cool that they have in their collection. Because that's something I could test out. Oh, wait. I want to do this. Okay. I don't know how to do this easily. Switch. Nope. That didn't work. Themes. Scenes. Alright, I'm gonna wait, let's see if I edit it. Alright. I wanna delete that. Camera source. No, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna add another picture. Layers. Custom. Okay, what else can I find that's cool? Oh yeah, let's do that and we'll do that. Those are cool. That. Okay. Rotate that. Can I make this bigger? Okay. Okay. Alright, save. Got it. There we go. Can you see that now? The Chrysler building is absolutely gorgeous, but you can barely see it now. It's like covered. It's right there. It's covered with all these other buildings. So this is me in my hometown when I was at the Garden State Comic Fest. Jason was driving, so we went to my hometown and I got my watermelon sherbet. Absolutely still delicious. Probably the best thing I've ever eaten ice cream wise. I had a big ass cup. I spilled it on myself at some point. And I also ordered 2 half-gallons, so I've been eating it all week. It is, yeah, that's the watermelon sherbet from Montclair, New Jersey, Applegate's Farm. It is so delicious. I love it. Okay, let me find another picture. But so that's my hometown watermelon sherbet. I was so happy to get that. Still eating. I still think I have half a thing in my collection. Oh yeah, I've seen this comic. Yeah, that cover is cool. It is so good. It's like a slightly different watermelon than the standard like artificial watermelon. It tastes so freaking good. Okay, let's see if I can edit the scene again. Edit. Okay, let's delete this. Wait, how we got that? Delete that. Let's add a layer. How do I add a custom item? Image from device. Oh, here we do that. Okay. Do that. Oh, can we rotate this? All right. Save. Got it. Okay, go back. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so this is, I don't think you can see New York City so well, but in my hometown, there's a thing called Eagle Rock Reservation where it's like the first mountain or hill outside of Manhattan. And so you go to this like lookout point kind of place and you look out and you just see the skyline and it's gorgeous. So we had to go up there and check it out. I was thinking about live streaming, but I had really bad service up there, so I couldn't live stream for you guys up there. It would have been cool though. It would have been really fun to live stream up there. It was so good though. It was delicious. Man, I'm gonna have to look for a streaming. I want to find a streaming app where I can just share videos and videos and pictures really easily, so that like anytime I just want to have a fun like slideshow with you guys, I can show you fun stuff, or you guys can send me pictures. Actually, someone send me a URL. I want to try that. Someone send me a URL of a really cool collection picture. I'll see if I can post that on here. I think that's something I can add. Where's themes? Okay, no, that's not what I want. Scenes. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. Okay, there we go. Scene cleared. Oh, I got a skeeter on my phone. Oh, it's trying to eat me. Trying to eat me. Skeeter. I know fireworks from here would be beautiful, but people are going to be camping out here probably about 8 to 10 hours before the fireworks, which is just too much for me. Usually where I go is I go to that rooftop, like over at that building there. I go to the rooftop garden area, and we usually, like, the building's blocking it, but if you go to the side, you can see them really well. So that's usually where we go. That's like our secret little location that's not too busy. That's usually where I go for fireworks. So I'm in New York City. Brooklyn is part of New York City, but if you're talking about Manhattan Island, we are right across the river. So we're about 1.5 miles right now from Manhattan, I think. Maybe a mile. Maybe less than a mile, actually. I don't know how wide the East River is. Maybe half a mile. So we are, I don't know, 300 feet from the water. You cross the river, and then you have Manhattan right there. Or how far is the picture I took? Oh, I got it. The picture is, I want to say 15 miles, maybe 10 miles outside of New York. Not too far. Pretty close, actually. It's like a half an hour drive without traffic. Yeah, the photo is, I think it's like 10 miles. It's pretty relatively close. Because I grew up just in the suburbs of New York, and you can see it, and yeah, it gets really crowded. We're going to take a walk. Oh, I hear a cricket. We're in nature. New York City nature. And it's not a street candy pirate. But somewhere in there's a cricket chirping. But yeah, no, Montclair, I think it's like 10 minutes out. It's like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes with a little traffic on the bus. So it's not that far at all, I don't think. And as a kid, like, I remember the Twin Towers, you know, right there, right in the middle, you would see them. I remember the Empire State Building. One time they put a King Kong balloon on it. It was so cool. I loved that. Like, that's one of my favorite memories, of going up the Eagle Rock and seeing the, King Kong on the building. I don't know if I have anything else I can share with you guys. Scenes. Scene layout. Okay, custom test. Create new scene. Camera source. Layers. What else can I add? Add a guest. Upload image from device. Anything else I have fun on here? Oh, the skeeter wants to eat me. Skeeter. No, I don't know if there's anything in here I want to share. Oh, here we go. I do that. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to add... I don't know. This is not easy. Not easy at all. Okay, take that. Yeah, I can't do it. I need to find a live stream that's really easy for me to add pictures so I can show you guys. Yeah, he's a very active, happy cricket. It's peaceful right now. Although I guess it's really late. What is it? Like, it's 1:20 at night? So I should probably cut the stream off. I'm just really enjoying the tranquil quality of the evening. It's very nice and peaceful right now. Okay, I think I am done for the night. All right, everybody. Just want to let you know I love you guys. I appreciate you guys just hanging out with me as I'm walking around and trying to get healthy. And I just have so much fun just chatting and like just answering questions and telling stories, and it's super fun for me. And I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna do comics again tomorrow. Not 100% sure. I know Jason wanted to come and hang out and help out sort again, so that might just wear me out again. So not 100% sure. I hope to see you guys tomorrow night though. I'm gonna try really hard to at least do a walk. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.